Alright, have another one here from the Cursed King, who is now Egg Stapler. Echo Right. Ooh, nice. Wurmkin one. Dregs. Dregs are not so nice. Well, let's hit it here. Okay, we start with Wicklash, so there's potential form of scaling, Soul Siphon, potential Endless Egg, maybe. Echo Infusion's pretty good. Tough bosses. I've been quite disappointed with Remnant banners lately with these Cursed Seeds. Every now and then we might get a Paraffin Enforcer, but it's becoming apparent to me how the rest of the Remnant banners just kind of suck if you don't hit the rares. I've never been that high on Wurmkin banners, but maybe there's less low rolls for Wurmkin than there are for Remnant. There's only really, I feel like Kinho's Carapace is just the objectively bad Wurmkin banner, but I can work with every other Wurmkin banner. Whereas I can't really work with like half the Remnant banners. Maybe even all but two, really. If we're talking about uncommons. Well, anyway, I think with Echo Right, you go Artifact first. Faulty Loader, I think. Echo Right. If I'm not Marshallord, I don't have a good start because I don't have any. I have one consumable, but I think Faulty Loader. I think I'd rather do Repeater. I can work with Soul Siphon on repeat, and Endless Eggs become a pretty good thing. I can do either of the Wurmkin eggs at that point. So I think we do Repeater. I think we do that. I don't need it that much because I'm probably not going Merchant of Steel. Man, I really want to do that, but it's just such a death sentence with dregs into this guy with spikes. Another nice thing about going Magic first here is I could get like a holdover Wicklash. One not so nice thing is I have a Squishy Champ. If I get double egg, might be kind of tough. I mean, if I can intrinsic the Soul Siphon, I can hatch them pretty easily. How much do I need? 75 gold, and how much of a death sentence is it for me to do this? I feel like it's a pretty bad death sentence. I mean, I can get the backliner easy enough with Echo Break. I'm gonna try it. I mean, I do have a Faulty Loader that should help things. I'll go like this. That's a huge help right there. I'll take that out, and I'll just do this to get more echoes here in case I need an Echo Infusion and I don't have a good way to do it. Let's do this. I just don't know what to do with these dregs. I think I can't play them at this point. I can put a Steward in front. That's probably what I want to do. Oh. Well, now if I put a Steward in front, he won't die. I think I do have to frontline with him. I can do that. was hoping for an echo break here. Guess that ain't gonna happen. Let's eat that light steel up. $123, so you're down to 1. You're down to 26. This saves more damage than playing the Scourge. Alright, I think that's okay. 9 Pyre for 75 gold, I'd take it. If I don't get endless eggs, then an infused shelter on repeat is definitely good. I like a purifying cleanse maybe, because I have these Wicklashes. Was it? I don't think so. Alright. Infused Dripfall could be okay into Diligent. I don't think I want this because it would ruin the... I wouldn't want that on repeat. Purifying Cleanse. That just works nicely with Whiplash. I mean, we're probably not taking remnant units. I may not even hit this Helvent, depending on what comes up. I don't think I'm hitting the steel. This is risky, though. I'll admit it. I don't know if it's... I think it's less of a risk because I have this shelter and these Echo Infusions, though. It allows me to add beef, as you saw in that last fight, to the Echo Right. Enough beefs that I'm probably fine into Sweeper Boss. Because we always know it's always Sweeper Boss. Or even Spike's Boss, to a certain extent. So, I don't know. I think the Purifying Cleanse still has some application. I mean, it's nice to have a heal. Well, I don't know. But I wouldn't want to put it on anything that's not getting the Whiplashes. To a certain extent, I'm probably not using this Whiplashes anyway, if I don't have them on holdover. So, I think we'll just take the Dripfall then. There's a holdover. It's pretty good. Could have took the Bounding Echoes too, but I think with Repeater I don't love Bounding Echoes. -2 in Intrinsic. Intrinsic Soul Siphon if I get an egg, maybe. Maybe I still do it anyway, in preparation to maybe get an egg. I gotta think I'd take the Keeper here. I have a Drip Ball to actually overstack a floor too. I could Intrinsic the Dripfall and put it on a holdover. Then I just get it every turn and I can, you know... It wouldn't be horrible, honestly. It would hard counter Talus the Stunner. Makes me not so reliant on eggs. I still have a good repeater target eventually here to the whole floor. And it's infused. I think I like Intrinsic Dripfall. Holdover. It's infused. This can make up for not necessarily having a whole lot of offense, potentially. But now I can overstack a floor. And I have a Keeper of Echoes. I can just do a whole Keeper of Echoes thing. We might -2 that if we get a double stack. That would be an incredible situation, I feel. I suppose it's always useful to do that. I don't think I'll do the Consume, though, considering I'm Repeat. I don't think I would want to remove the Consume. Just do that. I don't think I'll do a -2 preemptively on the Shelter. I'm fine with it at a 1. Well, I could Spell Chain it. You know what? I don't know that this is that smart to do, but I'm gonna do it. I think seeing the -2 and just locking in 35 shards with the deck I have is gonna be fine, I think. Well, obviously we can't go mid on this fight, but them with armor, it represents a bit of damage to our situation here, but it is what it is. 15, I can do 10. We still want a frontline keeper. I want to keep this on holdover. Should have done that to a backliner. I don't know why I didn't. Okay. We can do this. It's only 2 damage to the pyre, that's not too bad. Alright, we get him. This is probably a skip. I don't know if Bogfly is worth putting onto the floor. Problem with Carver, so we assume eventually here we have a mid-floor setup, but we had haste that fight, we have haste in next fight. We might have haste ring 4. I mean, that doesn't really matter. I guess what I'm thinking is like Carver into Keeper means I have to drip fall, unless, yeah, I don't think I can frontline with Echo Right, so I'd have to frontline with a Keeper. But at 3 pip, there's only 2 pip middle for whatever reason. I hate that, by the way. It should be the top floor that has the pip reduction. Like, it's already hard enough to set up on mid. Do you have to make that be the floor that has the pip reduction every time? But, I kind of missed the random pip floor, to be honest. I think it was better for the game. Back in the base game, you had reasons to not just blindly go top all the time. But here's a good fight anyway to go mid. I guess what I'm saying though is I would miss out on a resolve with Echo Right. Maybe that's not the biggest deal in the world though. It's just one resolve. It also has a problem though of like, I think it's fine. The other thing is I could just take a Wickless Baron, do that infusion, and then that's not too bad of a one, but I do kind of like the... I feel like I would definitely gain more from the Inspire. I think I'm going to take the Carver. I just don't know how I'd find a better infusion. I think Carver's just the best here. Let's see if we can get some multi-strike or something. Good to know there was no eggs on this run. I guess we could find it at ring 3 reward, but I'm out on eggs. So the other, I guess First Akin could actually be a better infusion in this deck than Shard Soul Carver, because that doesn't increase my pip. It probably gives me at least as much damage. It won't give me obviously the defensive stuff that Shard Soul will, but you know, I get minimum 1 etch per turn. By the end game I'll have minimum 2 etch per turn, so that's 10. I would have to inspire 5 times a turn to match that. I probably could inspire 5 times a turn, but will I? I probably have to take an Ember upgrade. I probably have to do double Ember upgrade honestly, because if I draw 2 keepers I want to play them and the drip fall. I think I still prefer the Shard Soul over the First Akin. I like the defense that it provides. It's going to be better in the immediate as well. We're just going to do it now. I don't really see any other situation beating this, and I want this for this fight. And there's the spell chain that we're looking for, so we're definitely going to Shardville here, but I'm fine with it. I can remove Soul Siphon, we're not going to be using that. We don't even want to play it. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be double Inspire every turn, a lot of armor. I think we just put a quick on him. We don't need 25 health. Let's see if we can get gold. Ooh, that's pretty good too. I mean, that and Drip Fall, either of them on Consume. Or sorry, that and Shelter. I think either one of them coming back is fine, actually. And eventually I can just have both of them be what come back. Am I hitting up any more Merchant of Steels? Doesn't look like it. I think we just want to put in 10 then. I've already got initial enough health. Let's just get some more damage. Because we're Hellventing past this. And let's remove Soul Siphon so we don't have another consumable that's basically unplayable. Since we're Hellventing, not using money, might as well give ourselves a little extra help here. Who knows? I mean, we're at 75 shards. We need all the help we can get here. Question is, can I actually do a mid-floor setup here? Do I need to? There's only 2 haste floors. I got 29 fire health. I can bring them back down with Dripfall. I can bring the tank back down. If it's clergymen, so be it. I don't think so. I think we can just do it with Echo Right and Shard Soul Carver here. I want to add this to the pool for this fight. This guy will do 6 damage to my pyre. Got one hell of a floor coming in. I think I am going to add it to the pool. That'll be some damage to the pyre, definitely. Might as well just do think we're gonna wait for shelter. It's just inspires and armor to the floor. Alright, we get through that. 18 damage taken. It's pretty shitty. I don't think we want well, would Wurmkin Spike and Shelter be better than Trap Shoot? I mean, it's pretty good AoE, but am I going to have much? I am planning on taking Double Ember Upgrade. Maybe this is better than Trap Shoot. Man, it's awkward though because it's gonna be a while till I can get the third point of Repeater, and having, I don't know, if it's not infused, I don't know that I want it. I don't think I want it. Alright, we're gonna Hell Vent it. Okay. Hopefully it's not yet another haster. Okay, it is not the hasters. These spikes gonna be rough. They're only rough to the pyre. I think we have enough stall here that we don't have to worry about the pyre. So for this turn, the Dripfall doesn't really have any downside, thankfully. Unfortunately, we can't play that though. We gotta get rid of these Whiplashes, I think. We haven't played Shelter yet, so we might as well do this. Now we have Shelter. It's predictably a shit show here. I think we gotta let that one through. Let's move that guy off. Actually, I could do this. Perfect. I'm pretty glad actually to see Trap Shoot as the one that's keeps coming in. Let's do that one first, put that one behind. Are we really not killing that? 18. Now we are. Okay, you can just go down. Does everybody really have fucking Spell Shield? Alright, as long as this floor wins, we should be fine. We gotta let that through. Do I bring you down? Let's bring a fresh one down. Alright, that'll do it. We may want to just keep Sharpshoot as the thing. Base charge is really good though. Ooh, Revenge of the Damned. Ancient Resonance as well, but it's hard to beat a Revenge of the Damned when you need to inspire. Well, that's pretty good here. I mean, flat AoE though. 2 times passing up on it. I think for this, a resin removal makes sense. Low value magic, but does have health. I might need that health. I don't know. Still a lot of good trinkets I could get. I do have the money for it. Definitely should do some removals. Get rid of the Wicklash, probably. I do think we go to the right. I don't know that there's a whole lot for us other than just plus damage on the Revenge of the Dam. I might just be able to get that at the temple. And that's really it. Let's check this. None of those are really all that good other than maybe Flicker's, whatever you call it. Okay, these are not really what I'm looking for. Okay, let's just take a look here. That's really good. Okay, now I don't have to take a second Ember upgrade. With how much Ember this deck's probably going to require, that's pretty good. We don't need this then. We don't need Ember help. I wonder if Conscription Notice is worth my gold here. I think it is. Alright, I think we're fine with this. It'll be a little bit of higher health, but this one's really the easiest Mark of Invasion there is. Good thing we have the Ember upgrade here. Let's move you off. We can do it like this, I think. That'll be 8 damage to the Pyre, unfortunately, but there's not much I can do about that. Other than I guess I could have ran Animus up top. Maybe I should have. But I wanted to get like max scaling in here, because now we're doing really nice shit like this, right? Alright, we don't have... I'm just going to do this for the Inspire, even though there is like this issue here. Might as well do that. Still no shelter, we might as well keep that going. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I should play this Dripfall anymore. I guess we can get another one of the... I should have done that first. Oops. Wait, that guy really got through? Alright, well, that's an easy one. Okay, I wouldn't mind getting this guy several things of this. Did that in the wrong order. Alright. Deck's coming together here. Animus Will certainly helped there. I think we're definitely good to have bought that conscription notice. Ooh, an infused... yeah, that's just getting taken. I don't think an infused Fatal Melting's too bad. I mean, I'm probably not going to be able to remove all the dregs. It'll have natural damage, but... I guess it depends on... I guess we're hitting this versus this. I'd rather have the Horde versus the Caverns, but... the Merchant of Steel has just 0 for us right now, so... I think the Merchant of Magic is better here. If that's the case, I have... hopefully no... like, plus 10s... I don't know, the plus 10s have priority to the Revenge of the Dams, I'd say. So... I'm kind of banking on getting between these two Merchant of Magics 3 plus 10s, or at least a plus 10 in Pierce here. I don't know that I can really rely on getting that for Fatal Melting. Meanwhile, Engulfed in Smoke could just be pretty good defense, but do I really need that when I have the Shelter? And these guys are quick. I think we just skip here. This is where Egg Stapler went down. It is Rage Fell. We are on 25 health, but we start with the holdover Dripfall. I think that should hopefully keep us in the clear. I could Permafrost Trap Shoot. That way I can just hold it for if I need it. I don't think that's the worst play in the world. It's an awkward one, because eventually this will just be useless to be holding on Permafrost, but like literally just, it would be specifically for this ring that I would make this play. I don't know that that's all that good. And honestly, none of these really are good Permafrost targets, because I'm not really holding Resin Removal. I want to play it when I see it. And on that note, I think I'm just going to make it a 0. Man, Surge Stones, every time it's been a Surge Stone, we just don't want that. Well, I'll tell you what, if I Permafrost this, I can probably Surge Stone this. You know what? Let's do that. I think that's an okay play. This on repeat is not too bad. We could put plus 10 on the other one. Do I hold it over? Or do I just hold this over? That way I'm never getting to deal with spell weakness. I can get rid of the rage. I actually do like that on holdover. Alright, let's make that 0 as well if it's going to be... I don't need it piercing since I have resin removal on holdover. That was a pretty good ring, I would say. We could do... Lost Luggage, probably. Ooh. I don't know, this would have to enter the consume pool. I think I actually might just purge something. Like, I probably don't need 2 of these Echo Infusions. They don't do a whole lot for me. It's a weird way to purge them, but I think it works. Yeah, I don't think we have a good Nexus Spike there. We probably did if I'd not jumped the gun with the upgrades and the Merchant of Magic, but at that point I think I've already kind of have what I need. We want the conscription thing here, most likely. We haven't done a consume yet, so we may as well just use it there. I didn't realize I removed my thing there. It's pretty neat. We can do it again. Alright, now we have this. No more need of trap shoot, I would say. Oops, I fucked that up. Alright, whatever. Let's just move you down. Give that guy a bunch of rage, it's fine. We have the resin removal next turn. Putting him down, got that extra hit at the end, which is pretty nice. All right. Do I want to add this to the pool? I think I have enough armor. You know what? We'll just let whatever come back. Probably should have just kept going with the other thing, but that's fine. Just see what we can get here. Fine with that. Alright. We're looking good here, I'd say. It's an interesting one. I don't know that it does a whole... It's a double inspire, but... Could be a triple inspire. Actually, no, it's just a... Yeah, it is. It could be a triple inspire if I get Bog Slime. But, I don't know. I don't know that it really beats out the other stuff I have. I think we just skip these. Perfect Insanity, maybe, but probably not. We just do draw now. I could do this. I could. I think a draw is just better. We'll just Hellvent here. We'll have so many of these. Ooh. I have to imagine Drunk Cage is amazing with my setup. We're going to Shardville and I'm A-okay with it. We have such a good deck now. Spikes should be fine. We are at repeater 2. We're just ready to plow pretty much. I could actually frontline with that guy if I need to. Do I need to? Yeah, let's be greedy. Greed is good. Let's keep you there. I don't really want to play these. I guess I will though. I lose the melee weakness, but I think I can just keep this guy stalled for pretty much a pretty great deal of this. Okay, we got this. Okay, that guy's taken care of. Either way, we do want this here. Wow, am I actually losing that guy? It's pretty wild how much damage these fucking guys do. Man, I need removals. Well, we might be in a fucking hard way here. I still got these guys in the back, which is good. We definitely gotta fuck some of these guys up. Here, let's move you down. What can I do here? That'll help a little bit. This guy's still dazed. He'll go up there and die. We can just take this guy, bring him back down. Why didn't I kill that guy? No idea. Our reform pool is a little bit more unpredictable now, but I think it's fine. Similarly, that guy will die. Alright, we somehow navigate that, and I'm getting gold for it. The greed paid off. His living armor. We could hold the trap shoot probably. Let's move you down. Actually, probably doesn't help me against living armor, to be honest. Well, let's get this going. I want him to live if we can. Yeah, if he lives, that's best. Get that extra 5 gold. Alright, no damage taken. Looked pretty dire there for a minute. One more of them, probably not needed. These are just, they're great cards, but I don't think they're going to fit into what we're doing. Mortal entrapment. I don't think we need it. I think the drop cage has given us enough already. Don't know if I need 30 there. I don't know if it's worth it. Bog slime is absolutely worth it. Endless wouldn't be good, because it would if I had removed tons of cards, but I just haven't. Yeah, just the Hellvents were always opposite of Vortex. That's what you get when you have to Hellvent. It's one of the downsides, I guess. The map wasn't friendly to Hellvents, but that's how it is sometimes. I wouldn't mind holding that over, honestly. We finally get the plus 10. A little late, buddy. A little late. I guess we could plus 10 some of these. Could have done the other one, whatever. I think the rest of this money goes to removals. Let's get rid of stewards. We really don't need them on the floor. Okay, so with Diligent, hopefully we don't have to screw the reform pool up too much. Right at 150, which is nice. Blank pages or shard is in at the pool. Okay, we're going to burn that. Siren, I'm going to frontline with Siren. I think I'd rather sacrifice her than this. So let's burn this. That way we don't have to lose this. It is in the reform pool now, but that's fine. And we're already Ember drained, so I don't really want to burn my melee weakness here on a non-ideal unit. The reform pool is it going to be better to put that into it? I think I don't really have a good option there either way. We'll just take one to the dome here. I'm not willing to not play that keeper. So these aren't consume anymore. If I get something back... What's best? Let's do this. Just trying to get my floor going here. It's pretty fucking hard though. Alright, we gotta let some of these guys go at some fucking point here. Let's do this. This guy's too dazed actually. He might be fine here. What's the reform pool look like right now? Just that? Hopefully bottom decking that shelter doesn't end up costing us too much here. It might. Let's just do that. At 5, this guy can just go on up. pretty wild, even with a draw upgrade. I guess we have so many things on holdover. We never drew through the deck once, but before Relentless. This is our first time, you know, drawing through the deck. Pretty fucking wild. We're gonna daze the shit out of Divinity, and that should pretty much seal the deal. I don't think we want that on holdover anymore. Game is starting to lag. Since you were such an asshole, Diligent, there you go. I'll take it. Now I don't have to play my shards. Didn't really have to before either, but I think it's a carryover from just not wanting my pirate to ever take damage for score and all that. Does music get really fucking loud or something? I think it did. Alright, let's not screw this up. You there. You here. You Horned Warrior, okay. Like a multi-striker. Could definitely do that. We actually start with this time, so that's good. I'm fine just maxing out this floor. Really? You're gonna draw all three turn 2. All three fucking carvers. That's actually beyond ridiculous. That's so fucking stupid. I'm pretty fucking mad about that. Well, we can at least get one of them down. God, that's so fucking stupid. We have the shards, so let's just go here, here. Take this. I'm gonna try to not have this guy harvest much. Even if it means that I have to do this. Nice thing about this Shard of Divinity is I can just let those fucks go up there and I don't care about them. I'm gonna hold the trap shoot. I like getting the Revenge of the Damned every turn. Now I got 2 of them every turn, which is pretty nice. I think we've got this one. Got through the annoying turns. Alright. welcome back to the team, buddy. Missed you. Bye-bye to your spikes, bye-bye to everything. Slight inefficiencies here, but it doesn't really matter at this point. We've reached critical mass, and nothing can destroy us. I ain't gonna get no scourges. No way, no sir. Hopefully I don't crash the game here. You know what, Divinity? You don't even deserve to get played. You don't even deserve to have cards get played. Get caught. Alright, we win. Ironically, seems like the Wurmkin cursed seeds are the least common, and in a general sense, I know I did say that Wurmkin is my most hated clan, and I still hold to it. I think when you don't get Keeper or Shard Soul Carver, it can be a different story. But I do think because we got the Keeper and the Shard Soul, this ends up being having a pretty nice line to victory. I'd have to imagine maybe we'll check what Murphy's Law did. But if I were to guess, maybe they got stuck going down a remnant line, because there wasn't much for the remnant line this run. If I recall correctly, there just wasn't many good remnant cards in terms of like buffing up remnant units. I don't know, I guess there was the Wicklash. But yeah, this deck was basically making our own makeshift sketches of Salvation floor, and the more and more keepers you can get on the floor, the better. So Dripfall did a lot of work this run, the keepers did a lot of work, Repeater did a lot of work, the repeated cards did a lot of work. That Shelter gave us a ton of defense, but maybe more so like the Trap Shoot was really good this run for most of it. The final fight we didn't need it, but like every other fight, Trap Shoot was pretty damn good. And Resin Removal was pretty decent too. That's one of the better Resin Removals I've had. Revenge of the Damned is, of course, just really good. Yeah, pretty fun run, So let's see what you did. Looks like you flexed the Resolve and Shellsmith. Or the Consume Return and Shellsmith. You did go with the Remnant line. However, there was a big sludge, which is pretty good. Took the Bounding Echoes over the Shelter. That's probably why you ended up needing to go this flex. What I will say, I think generally Bounding Echoes is almost always one of the best cards in the Wurmkin common pool. I think if you did start with Repeater, I probably wouldn't have taken it there. I think the Infused Shelter with Repeater allows you to comfortably go full Consume Return, and when you can comfortably go full Consume Return, that's the highest ceiling, in my opinion, you're going to get with Echo Right, which is a pretty high ceiling, as you saw with my run. So I think that could be maybe a big point of divergence already, just from very early on. Similarly, like, I think a card like Hallowed Drippings, you're kind of committing to a Paraffin Enforcer line kind of there, or otherwise just a Wicklash line. I think taking that, I would have to imagine if you ended up with Big Sludge that had to have been found Ring 2. I think I would have gone the Merchant of Magic route like I did. Then you would have seen Keeper of Echoes, but even you wouldn't even necessarily have had to taken it, because you might have been committed at that point to, you would have had a holdover Wicklash, right? So like you could have just had, even though there was no Paraffin Enforcer, you could have had a Baron. Eventually there was a Wickless Baron, and you could do a Baron line with Wicklash. You have the Bounty Echoes, so you could even just get holdover infused Wicklash and still go with Keeper or Shard Soul Carver. I think all of those might have been stronger than this line. It's hard to say though. I mean, a big sludge gives you a lot of damage. But you also, so you did have the holdover Dripfall. I think I would have doubled up on this, maybe even tripled up. I think you're inclined to. You can use that to do what we did with the mid floor, make a big mid floor, get these guys going. You know, they passively scale, so once you start getting kills, and you've got pretty good stuff for getting kills. I wouldn't have took this, by the way, the Power of Knowledge. I think, wasn't it a Revenge of the Damned next to it? I think Revenge of the Damned is just way better. I forget what was next to this, but I remember it was being a good, whatever it was. I just do not respect Power of Knowledge. I think it's a really weak card. I also probably would have put the -2 in the Subsuming Blade, but I don't know what the ordering there was. Trap Shoot's good. Soul Siphon probably not that good in this deck. It probably should have been a priority removal over like Dregs and Train Stewards. That would probably be my main deck doctoring here. I think you still had potential power level coming, but just a single Wickless with Echorite on a floor, I think is not going to be enough, you know, by that point in the game. I mean, I imagine that a holdover Dripfall probably does decent work, but it wasn't intrinsic, so you might not have found it in time. Is my guess, and probably just couldn't scale quickly enough. But that was a fun run. I definitely liked that run. But you know, I think it's one of those runs where from Ring 2 onward, I just had a way different experience than you would have had, right? You know, early on, you went kind of into a different version of Echorite than I was really doing, and then obviously a different unit line. I think essentially you still could have made it similar to mine though at this point, because like I said, I think your Hellvents should have gone here. My guess is you probably skipped some Hellvents, which isn't necessarily incorrect because, you know, you had, as we noted, all of the Hellvents were opposite of Unstable Vortexes, so it's not like you're giving up a ton of value by skipping the Hellvents, but I do think this deck really calls for at least 2 of these. I would honestly just put every Hellvent into this unit. You can stall for, hopefully, I don't know when you got the holdover here, probably it was after you did Intrinsic, so no harm, no foul there, but it is worth noting this not on Intrinsic doesn't quite allow you to comfortably do what I did as well. But since I remember we made the Dripfall play Ring 2, so you wouldn't have been able to make this play anyway because you didn't go that way, Ring 2. So it kind of makes sense, I guess, that you wouldn't be super inclined to Hellvent this with, like, or aggressively Hellvent this. I still think, though, that you could probably get away with, you know, you have a draw upgrade. This is not an expensive unit, it's 1 Ember. I think you could probably get away with putting, it has 50 health, like you could put one of them mid and just have it sit there, put the others up top, and eventually Dripfall them down. It's awkward though, it's awkward, so I totally get the conundrum that you kind of were faced with, but that's about all I can think of. Fun run nonetheless. I noticed you had another one submitted. I'll move on to that one as well. As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.